We're gonna have a nice, easy start today in a heart opener, fish pose supported by blocks. This medium block will be towards the back of your mat, and the tallest block will be for your head. Coming down easy, bending the elbows, finding the spot on that medium height block that feels like it's across the base of your scapula, and then the head block is right where your head will lay, opening up heart space. If this tallest level block could come down to the medium height, stretching collarbones wide, if that feels all right, you can leave it there. Just experimenting here, finding what feels good. Sinking in, maybe closing the eyes. Starting to recognize your own breath, the sound of your breath. What does it sound like today? When you breathe in fully. When you exhale completely. Elongating the length of the exhales, just slightly longer than the inhales. We'll get all that stale air out by counting up to 7 for the inhale, holding at the top, and counting out for 8. I'll facilitate the first 2 rounds, and then you go on your own. Exhale all the air out. Base of the exhale, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold at the top. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold at the top. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhales and exhales. Find where the breath might be getting stuck and place your attention there. Or if you're able to breathe in fully and completely without your breath getting stuck in any place, just be grateful. One more collective, huge inhale to the top. Open mouth, sigh of relief. Roll on off those blocks to one side, and then slide the blocks down to hip level. Wherever your hips are, when you roll back on, that's where the blocks should be, directly out. So you can grab a hold of them. Breathe in here. Release into the floor. Bring the knees up to hip height, and then squeeze them in by grabbing the shin bones. Whoa. Knees into armpits, wide Apanasana shape. Rotate in one direction. Rotate the knees in the other direction, massaging out lower back body. Knees come together. You tap the feet down. The hips can come to the left slightly. Bring the knees over to the right. Move the block out of the way if it's in the way. Right hand on top of left thigh. Twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back center. Tap the feet down. Move the hips to the right side of the mat slightly. Take the knees back up. Move them off to the left. Grab your right thigh with the left hand. Twist here. You can look over the right shoulder if that feels right. Inhale. exhale. Inhale, come back center, grab one of your blocks, place the feet down, place the hips in the middle of the mat, get your spine in alignment, and then grab that block and slide it behind the right thigh, bring the foot off the ground, and then start to straighten. Right heel up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, point, bend the knee. Inhale, flex, straighten. Exhale, point, bend. Inhale, flex, straighten. From straight, hover the left leg off the ground an inch, and then place the block on top of the shin and the palms on top of the block. So you're pressing into the block with your palms and you're pressing into the block with your shin. The belly moves down. Breathe. Press, press, press. 5, 4, head is down. 2, 1. Grab the block in both hands, twist off to the right. Keep the legs in the same position. Get the shoulders up off the ground. Inhale, lift the left leg an inch. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift it up an inch. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift it up an inch. Exhale, lower it down. Keep going, belly into spine. One more. Inhale, lift it up an inch. Exhale, lower it down. Bring the knees into the chest. The block on top of the shins. Pull the knees into the chest. Whoa. Other side. Right foot down. Block behind the left thigh. Inhale, straighten the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, bend and point. Inhale, straighten the leg. Doesn't have to come all the way straight. Head is down. Belly is pulling in. Point. Inhale. Flex and start to straighten all the way. The right leg then comes down and hovers about an inch off the ground. Press the block into the shin. Shin back into the block. It's long ways across the shin. Press, press, press. Breathe. 5. Belly into spine. 3, 2, 1. Grab the block with both hands. Bring the block to the left side of the room. Squeeze the block. Get the shoulders up off the ground. Inhale, lift the right leg up an inch. Exhale, lower it down an inch. Inhale, lift it up an inch. Exhale, lower it down an inch. Belly pulls in on your own. 2 more. Pull the legs into the chest. Block on top of shin bones. From here, remove the block. Start to rock and roll by grabbing the back of the thighs. So you're about to sit up into Sukhasana. Find a little balance in your boat before you do. A little Navasana shape, and then cross the shins. Check out what your shin bones are doing. Are you crossed at just the ankles? Or are you crossed all the way so that the heels are underneath the knees? Do you want to sit on a block? Would that be helpful for you? Palms can come up or down, depending on your energy level. Root down through the sitting bones, close the eyes, lengthen up through the crown. Drift the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Inner ears lift. Eyeballs move away from the front of the sockets. During those last cues, you may have found yourself completely present in this moment, not thinking ahead, not thinking about what came before, trying to accomplish just staying in the moment with me here today, moving at your own pace, skipping what you want to skip, modifying what you want to modify. Breathing in fully and out completely. Start to listen to the sound of Ujjayi pranayama, which is the light constriction in the back of the throat. Fogging up a mirror is what it feels like. Only through the nostrils. Inhale fully. Listen to the sound of the waves. Exhale completely. Blink open your eyes. Take your right hand out to the right and walk it out. Maybe the palm comes down and the left arm comes up and over. Side stretch. Get the shoulders out of the ears. Inhale. Here. Exhale. Maybe look up. Keep side bending. Inhale. Up to center. Other side. Walk. Finger pads out. Maybe plant the palm. Reach left arm up. Sorry, right arm up. Other side. Look up to the sky. Inhale, back center. Exhale, roll on over to your tabletop. Find your blocks on either side of the mat. Wrists are under shoulders, knees are under hips, and we pull the belly in and up, extend through the crown, extend out through the tailbone. Inhale, lift the right leg up. From here, set it back down. Exhale. When you inhale and lift it up, inhale and lift it up from the inner right thigh, and then extend it back, moving really mindfully here. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, get longer. Inhale, notice that your spine is in one line. There's no looking up because that would be breaking the line of the spine. Inhale here. Exhale, round the back body, tap the left elbow, right knee. Inhale back. Exhale, now tap the outside of the right knee with that left elbow. Inhale back to extended table. One more tap. Outside of the knee, inhale back to extended. Exhale, left hand down. Swing the right leg out to the right. So it's like this, and your foot is coming towards the front of the room, wherever the front of the room is for you. We then just take a nice big inhale, lift the opposite arm, the left arm up, swing it underneath, thread it under the left hand, right shoulder comes down, left hand comes forward, forward, forward. Finger pads down, look underneath your armpit, and then just cinch that right hip back in towards the midline. Simple twist. Inhale, bring the left hand back towards your face. Sorry, the right hand back to your face. The left arm up to the sky and down. Swing the right leg back, round. Bring it into the chest, let it down. Other side. The left leg lifts up. Extend it back. Now set it back down. When you inhale and lift up, inhale from the inner left thigh, and then extend the heel back, moving really mindfully. Inhale, right arm up, right bicep by ear, right thumb up to the sky. Pull the belly in on your exhale. Inhale here, extended. Exhale, tap elbow to top of knee, rounding up for spine. Inhale, back to extended. Exhale, tap the outside of the left knee with the elbow. Inhale, back, extended. Exhale, tap the outside again of that left knee with the right elbow. Inhale, extended. Exhale, set the right hand down. Swim the left foot out to the left. And then the left foot points forward. Extend through the crown. Lift the right arm up to the sky. Swim it underneath and thread it behind the left hand. Left hand can come forward. Look under the armpit. Cinch the left hip back into the midline. Simple twist. Breathe in. And out. Bring the left hand back towards the face, the right arm up to the sky, and set it back down. Inhale, swing the left leg back. Bend the knee, round the spine, and then set it back down. Inhale, cow. Let the belly go. Chest moves forward and through. Chin up. Exhale, round. Cat. 2 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. All right. Just because we only have 7 minutes left, I'm going to get right to it. Inhale, the right leg lifts up, using the inner thigh first, and then extend out. Tap the right knee to the outer right upper arm. Set the right foot down, grab those blocks. You're in a lizard lunge. You can move the left knee back a few inches. You can tuck those toes and move them back a few inches more. Lizard lunge on blocks. Back knee down, or forearms on blocks. Come back up. Straighten front leg. Stay here, or if you're moving on, funky Hanuman. The right heel moves onto the right wood floor, carpet floor, and starts to slide only on the inhales. Inhale, slide, exhale, stay. Maybe move the blocks forward. Inhale, slide, exhale, stay. And maybe this is where you stay for today. There's no need to come into the full expression of the pose, especially not in a 22-minute video. Inhale, come back. Stop on your exhales. Just to move mindfully. Inhale, and then you move. Exhale, you stop. Inhale, you move. Exhale, you stop. Inhale, set the right knee back towards the left. Move the blocks out of the way. Inhale, lift the left leg from the inner thigh. Stretch it back. Exhale, knee to upper left arm. Set it on the outside of the pinky finger. Lizard lunge. Coming down onto forearms if you wish, or back up. High on medium or tallest level blocks. Stretching through the hip flexor. Starting to come into Ardha Hanuman, straighten the left leg as you bring the hips back. Square the hips off to the front of the room. It's a funky variation with the left heel on the outside of the left hand. And then you can start to come into your position of Hanuman if you wish. Start to walk the blocks forward. Inhale, you can move the heel. Exhale, you stop moving. Inhale, move, exhale, stop. Just feel where you're at right here. Maybe this is it. Maybe you pick up the back knee on the inhale and set it down. And release the back foot down. Inhale, move the front heel forward. Stay here. Move the blocks down if you wish. Breathe. This is your practice. Trying to square the hips a little bit more is always a good idea for Hanuman. Shoulders are out of ears. Inhale, maybe one more. Release closer to the floor if that feels right for you today, only if it feels good in your body. And on the inhales, we pull out of it. Exhale, stop. Inhale, pull the left heel back. Exhale, stop. Inhale, pull the left heel back. Exhale, stop. Inhale, moving mindfully. Exhale, stop. Inhale, left knee back to right knee. Move the blocks out of the way. Little back bend exercise, puppy dog pose, keeping the hips directly over the knees. Reaching forward with the hands, palms planting. Keep reaching forward with the hands. Down dog arms. Reach chest down, maybe chin down. And if you can't get all the way down, that's okay. Maybe you put a block under your chest to help bring the mat up to you. Anahatasana, breathe here. Walk fingers back towards knees. Sit down on your heels. Good. A little twist to the right, left hand on top of right thigh. That's a twist to the left. That would be a twist to the left. I was like totally doing the opposite for some reason. Okay. Right hand, left hand on top of right thigh. Right finger pats behind. Look behind if that feels okay on the neck. Come back center. Opposite hand to opposite knee. Come back center. Plant the hands. Ragdoll pose. You tuck the toes. Heels come down with the head. Release. Knees are bent so you can get the belly on the thighs. Breathe here. If you'd rather do a seated forward fold in Paschimottanasana, you can always sit down on the mat, reach the arms up, and forward fold. I just find that the gravity helps stretching out the hamstrings, but if you're good with seated forward fold, that's up to you. To transition out of ragdoll, another inhale, another exhale. Grab a block. If you're in standing, just bend the knees a lot. Bring the block forward, 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 forward. It's like a fulcrum, as if it's more weight forward. And then you can start to round the tailbone. Knees come into upper arms. Sit the butt down. No hands. Stretch the legs. Move the block off to the side. You can bring the hands back. Elbows down. Or you can use that block for a little core work at the end of class here. Rolling down, 10, 9, 8, vertebrae by vertebrae, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blocks out of the way. Maybe you need to close your eyes here, snuggle shoulder blades under. Just a minute of rest. Finding equilibrium. Turning back to the parasympathetic nervous system. Coming back into the internal. Let everything go and rest. Stay here if you need to take a few more moments of rest. Start to notice the temperature of the room, breathing more deeply now, finding the wiggles in your fingers and toes, rotating ankles and wrists, rocking head side to side, hips side to side. Reach the arms up and over, morning stretch, toes away from fingers, fingers away from toes. Long body. Roll on off to a side. Make your way up to a seat. Rub your hands together. Create a little bit more heat for the end of your practice. Elongate through the spine as you do this. And then you don't have to touch your eyes, but with your eyes closed, just bring the palms to the front of the sockets. And feel that energy sinking back in towards your body, towards the inner realms, the inner sanctums of your being, of your soul. And then delicately place the palms back towards your chest, bowing in gratitude for this body, this breath, this practice. The light in me sees and welcomes the light in all of you. Thank you. See you next time I do this.